Once, long ago, there lived a couple in the woods of a far-off kingdom. They were expecting their first child, and one day our expectant mother had a strong craving for some lettuce. As luck would have it, their neighbor, a witch, was growing that exact lettuce just next door. In order to satisfy this craving, her loving husband snuck into their neighbor's garden to borrow some of the lettuce. But before he could make it back to his wife, he got caught by the witch. I'm sure you all know what happens next. The couple is forced to promise their firstborn child to the witch, who raises the child as her own, but after some years locks her in a tower. The girl catches the attention of a prince, who impregnates her. After the witch finds out and throws the girl out of the tower, she and her prince have their happily ever after. This is, of course, the story of Rapunzel. But what if her happy ending didn't come so easily for her? Rapunzel's entire life has been dictated by the choices of the other people around her. What if, before she could continue to live her happy ending, she had to face her traumas and make choices of her own? Let's rewind. Rapunzel has just been thrown from the tower by the witch, and she has fallen down, down, down into an old, dried up well. She is alone. She cannot climb out. Rapunzel sits on the cold floor of the well, and she realizes that she is alone. The witch has cast her out, and she may never see her prince again. Rapunzel starts to cry, and her hair grows, and it grows. It pushes into the ground and creates a labyrinth as complex and twisted as her current state of mind. When Rapunzel finishes crying, she again wonders if she will ever see her prince. She thinks that maybe if she stays put, he will eventually find her, and they can live a good, long life together. But then reality sets in. She doesn't know if her prince is even alive. For all she knows, the witch has done something unspeakable to him. And Rapunzel is pregnant. She will eventually give birth and have to care for another living being, and she knows the cruelty of growing up in isolation. She cannot bear to give her unborn child the same fate. This is when Rapunzel decides that she will do everything in her power to make sure that her unborn child will have a better fate. This is when Rapunzel realizes that she needs to find a way out. Since she cannot climb out of the well, Rapunzel decides that she must crawl through her labyrinth of hair. She crawls for countless days and countless nights. She doesn't eat, she doesn't sleep. All she can do is search for a way out. And eventually, she finds it. She shoves through her wall of hair, which has pushed its way up through the ground, surfacing out into the world. Rapunzel climbs out into a new day and blinks in the sudden sunlight. She takes a step towards the nearby forest, but is instead yanked backwards. Rapunzel realizes that she is still attached to the labyrinth by her hair. She cannot continue forward without cutting herself off from the labyrinth. Rapunzel then does the only thing she can do in that moment. She spots a sharp-looking rock and uses it to sever her connection to the labyrinth. She then continues towards the forest and doesn't look back.